Jay-Z brings out Nas in New York City during the Jay-Z 30th anniversary. Let's check this out. Okay. Now, family, this is the question. What album is better, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt or Nas's Illmatic? Okay, that's what we got on the table right now, family. That's what we got on the table. Let's go through the track list. Why don't we? All right, so we're going to start with Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. It was released in 96. Now, you got to remember, Jay-Z actually uses a sample from Nas's Illmatic on Reasonable Doubt, Dead Presidents. You know, he speaks about that in Takeover, which, you know, we all know led to a beef. We'll get into that another day. But let's go through these tracks. All right, we got Can't Knock the Hustle as the intro, featuring Mary J. Blige. Facts. Fire. Politics as Usual. Brooklyn's Finest, featuring one of the greatest lyricists of all time, Notorious B.I.G. All right, we got Dead Presidents 2. We got Feeling It. All right, we got The Evils. All right, we got 22 Twos. We got Can I Live. We got Ain't No Nigga, featuring Foxy Brown, one of the quintessential female rappers of all time. Friend or Foe. You got Coming of Age, featuring Memphis Bleak, one of the biggest never made it's in the history of rap. All right. You got Cashmere Thoughts. All right. You got Bring It On, featuring Jazzo and Sauce Money. And you got Regrets. Now, let's go to Nas's Illmatic. Now, Nas's Illmatic released in April 19th, 1994. Okay. Let's go through this track list. Now, here's the thing. He has a shorter album, which gives you less room for error. Starting with The Genius. Now, you also got to remember this. Nas did something that was never heard of before. Nas, at the time, took basically a superstar lineup of producers and had them produce his first album. It had never been done. You had Q-Tips. You had DJ Premiers, like, you name them. The people who were the top of the producing at this time were working on this album. You got to remember, Nas had a freestyle. It was called like Live at the Barbecue. That gave him a buzz, which led to this album. Let's get to it. The Genius. All right. You got New York State of Mind. You got Life's a Bitch, featuring AZ. The World Is Yours. Halftime. Memory Lane. One Love. One Time for Your Mind. Represent, and It Ain't Hard to Tell. Now, family, I really do need to know in the comments what you feel about this. All right. Now, if you're asking me who has the better first album, Jay-Z or Nas, although it's a very difficult question, I got to go Jay-Z. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go Jay-Z. Facts. I'm going to go Jay. I'm going to give it to Jay. Now, I do want to know what you feel about this, family, and you may convince me otherwise. All right. But I think, me personally, I think Jay-Z had the better, I think he did have the better first album. All right. Now, I did a segment. Hold on. Now, I did also do a segment about Jazzo.